Well, let's go back to our conversation with Oliver Sloup. He is with Blue Line Futures, and he's located at the edge of the CME Group trading floor in Chicago right now. And Oliver, as we look at the livestock trade, for the most part, it's been a fairly firm day here. What's your overall perception of the talk on the floor about what's going on and what the direction may be here for the cattle and hogs here as we wrap up this week now?
Well, firm day. It's been very firm market over the past week as we've rebounded nicely off of technical support last week. I think this is an opportunity where if you've been long, you take some risk off the table. And if you're a producer, obviously, I think this is definitely a spot that you want to look at hedging. Looking at some of the technical levels, April live cattle, 123.15 to 123.50 is trend line resistance from those August highs, as well as a couple other technical indicators. If we fail to really get additional breakout momentum above this to round out the week, I really expect to see some long liquidation to come back into the market, maybe press us a little bit lower back towards that 120.20 level. We've been watching the cash, which has been relatively light this week. We're looking at bids coming in about 118, but yesterday's Fed Cattle Exchange showed just a small amount traded at 119.75. So it'll be interesting to see how that shakes out going into the weekend as well.
Well, and on the lean hog trade, now this is, if you look at the chart picture on the February contract on the lean hogs, I mean, they blew out their contract highs, went surging ahead, and then they had this big move on the bar charts where the following day, then yesterday, they had an inside trading day, and it was very quiet, and it's hard to read much into it when they act like that, isn't it?
It really is. We've kind of said that we feel like there's not too much juice left in this grape, so to speak. As far as the upside potential, sure, we've had strong cash and demand over the past couple of weeks, but how much more of that we can get going forward is the big question. We did make contract highs and some more contract highs, but it wasn't with convincing fashion. As you had mentioned, the following days we saw long liquidation come back into the market, so I wouldn't be surprised to see the market come into a little bit of consolidation. We're going to start looking towards the April contract as well as the volume starts to pick up there.
On the